vengeance.
Okay, I'm here. AWO in the house. Aaron Warrior. Welcome to. Welcome to. Oh my god. Excuse me for a second. Alright, now I'm here. Alright. Oh my god. I don't know what that was all about. I'm here now, guys. Alright. I don't know. Things to talk about today. Tonight. If you're all interested. Nobody is really major reporting this, okay? But I'm going to talk. Yesterday, big news in the DC world, the Batman world. Well, DC world overall. Big freaking news, right? Big news. I'm hoping to see the chat start popping soon. But big news. Okay. Big freaking news, obviously. Okay? In the DC world. In Batman world. Yesterday, there was a lot of news. A lot of news. Supergirl. Costume revealed. Trailer supposedly rumored to drop Monday. The press is rumored to see it Sunday. Supposedly it's going to drop Monday, the trailer for Supergirl. And we're going to take a look at it, okay? Me and you guys. We're going to take a look at that, all right? I'm not going to do a live stream or anything like that for Supergirl, okay? I'm not going to, do that. I can't do that anymore. Okay? But Supergirl's supposedly going to drop the trailer. All right. So come say hello, right, in the chat if you can. My phone's almost going to die. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Hope to see you in the chat. All right. All right. So, all this is coming from one source. One source. One source. All this is coming from one source, okay? Hey, Degrassi. All source. Okay? It's coming from one source. Really, one source. And it's our good buddy, Jeff Snyder. Jeff Snyder says it. Um, who died? Who passed away? Which one? Who passed away? Oh, the Shang Tsung actor. Was this reported? Okay, how come my discussion film didn't report it? Whatever. That's why I didn't see it. Okay, nobody. Okay, I think it's a pretty big deal. I mean, he did other things too, not just, not just Mortal Kombat. Okay. Wow. But yeah, all this is coming from Jeff Schneider from Schneider. You know Jeff Schneider, good friend Jeff Schneider, good friend of the show. I'm kidding, obviously, but you know he, right? All right. So I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about Jeff Schneider. Okay, and these rumors about Batman Part Two. I didn't delete your comment. I didn't delete anybody's comment. It might have been. It might have been. There might be a filter on here because I'm not. I'm not really monitor. I'm not really moderating my. My. I have other people moderating my stream. I'm not moderating my stream, so I didn't delete any comment. I don't even know what comment you're talking about. Okay, why? So what's going on? All right, so now I said this on the video. Well, the video I said this is not actually on this channel, but I said in a video on a different channel. That's whatever. I suggest you subscribe to. It's going to be a video channel. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put up the channel. My channel that's just gonna be for video content, basically. Let me go get it. Okay. And I put it in the comments. All right. But the thing is, all of a sudden, Jeff Schneider comes out with this report that Emma Stone turned down the role that Scarlett Johansson's getting. Okay, it's apparently the talks to star in it, right? Okay. So, here the thing is, this is why I don't trust Jeff Schneider. Not because most of the scoops do not happen. This guy got the Clayface scoop wrong. Okay. He was wrong on Clayface a lot. Okay. The actor he said that's going to be Clayface never became Clayface. Okay, wrong there. Okay. But, okay. He was wrong there. So, with this, why did he wait till today to drop this potential scoop he has? Okay. Why did he wait till this day to drop the scoop about Emma Stone? Emma Stone declining to star in Batman Part 2. Why? Why not drop it yesterday when the report came out Scarlett Johansson was in talks? He could easily drop it yesterday. It's not like he got the news as of yesterday, earlier today. I said, come on. If he was really a scooper, he would know that, right? He would get the news. He would have had it on him before, right? It's not like he just got the new information. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm gonna invite Blinded on. Okay, I'm gonna invite Blinded on. Okay, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Why? Okay, now obviously it's a stupid take. Why? Emma Stone has red hair. So if she would turn down the role of Massive Phantasm, it's Andrea Beaumont, because that character has red hair. So Emma Stone turned down the role. So they go to the next candidate, like Scarlett Johansson, who doesn't have red hair for some reason. I don't know what's up on Twitter recently with Scarlett Johansson, and they're always fan casting her as Andrea Beaumont. For some reason, I think they forgot that Scarlett Johansson is not a natural redhead. Okay. Oh, by the way, Emma Stone was not a natural blonde either. So I don't know why you people on X or social media forgot that Scarlett Johansson is not a natural redhead. She was only a redhead in and also in Black Widow. She couldn't decide what hair color to have, right? Which is either blonde or black. Not blonde, black hair. Blonde or red. So stop with that. Stop with the bullshit. Why you either you're forgetting or you're just purposely selective, being selective there. Okay? I'm not like that. Okay? No. The thing with this guy is, Steph Schneider. How would he know? Look, Matt Reeves works for the DCU. Matt Reeves, yes, he's doing his own universe. But guess what? Guess who he works with? Okay? Guess who Matt Reeves works with in the DCU? And this is a guy, well, we all know what I'm talking about, but this is a guy that Jeff Schneider despises a lot because this guy, James Gunn, always goes after Jeff Schneider, making Jeff Schneider look a tool. All right? Matt Reeves works at DCU. He's producing for DCU. He's directing for the DCU. You don't think he talks with James Gunn about the future of the Batman universe? Things like that? You don't think, like, James Gunn could come out and say, Emma Stone or Matt Reeves doesn't really. Matt Reeves is not really active on social media. His writer is though, but James Gunn could still be in the know because James Gunn would be in the know if Emma Stone declined to be in the Batman Party. He would be in the know, right? He would be in the know right? Obviously, he would be in the know, right? He would be in the know. Okay. Here's the thing. I bet you somebody already asked James Gunn if Scarlett Johansson is in talks, because everybody asks, or is it true that Emma Stone declined? Okay, because James Gunn, he's gonna come out. James Gunn, he's like that on social media. He'll come out, and if he does, Jeff Schneider is gonna lose it once again on James Gunn. And he can't make a bullshit excuse. Oh, James Gunn didn't know. I mean, it's Matt Reeves. It was Matt Reeves. Thomason, too, probably is in the know, too, obviously. Would be in the know. James Gunn, Jeff Schneider can't say, oh, James Gunn wouldn't know. I mean, this is Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves suggested this. Giving the role to Emma Stone. Yeah. You don't think he brought up the idea to James Gunn, too? Possibly Emma Stone? Please? Okay? His DC takes, his DC so-called scoops, all have been wrong. Clayface is wrong. Clayface, he was wrong on who's becoming Clayface. Wrong on that. Okay. Okay. Wrong on that. And you have people in the freaking industry who work in the industry that I talk about all the time, use them as like a source of information. John Walker, who also has a vendetta against Gunn. Okay? Okay? But why did he say this today? Why did he release this today? He could have released this yesterday. Okay? He could easily release this yesterday. His Schneider report, whatever it's called. And you know what? Have you watched the? I don't know if anybody's watched this. Have you watched the Iconics on Earth docuseries that kind of documents the iconic fandoms like Star Wars, Marvel, Harry Potter, Spider-Man, Batman, right? Right? So they did last year was Batman from 6 episodes of Batman, right? 6 episodes of Batman, right? From talking about how they got Batman off the ground with the Tim Burton movies and all that, and then how episode 1 and 2 was about Tim Burton's movies, okay? How they got off the ground, all that, all the production, everything about that, right? 1 and 2. 3 and 4 was about the changing of the Burton movies to the Schumacher movies, and those are interesting movies, man. The documentaries on the Schumacher movies, oh man, the behind the scenes, who the crew that work on those movies, what they tell you, oh, Schumacher didn't get Batman at all. Did not get Batman at all. I'll tell you this, he did not get Batman at all. Okay? And then the last 2 episodes is about the Dark Knight trilogy. Okay? You know what's in those docs? Jeff Schneider. I'm not making this up. Jeff Schneider is in those docs. He's in those docs. You know what's also in those docs? Because of Batman and Robin, and Bane's and Batman Robins. Yeah, you could probably figure it out. Chuck Dixon is in those docs too. Okay? Okay. So they really, I don't know. I don't know how this guy gets things constantly wrong, but something like a documentary series like that uses him as a source. Like, come on. It's like sometimes they don't care. It's like sometimes they don't care if someone's not reliable. Okay? But this, okay, it was also apparently rumored that she turned down Fantastic Four as Sue Storm, yeah, a Visible Woman. She was going to apparently be a Visible Woman. Okay, she turned that down. Now the rumor is it's about the money. It's about money. It's about money. Okay, it's about money. The rumor why she turned it down was about money. Okay. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's about money. I mean, like, Disney, if they wanted, like, I don't know if it's exactly true, but if Disney wanted to pay you the money, if you ask for what you want, I think Disney wouldn't be hesitant to give you the money, give you what you want. I mean, you're Emma Stone, you're an A-list actress. They wanted you for a Marvel movie. You turn it down. People don't say it's a money thing. It's something else. It's more art house films and smaller independent films. That's what I think it is. And all she's been doing is really working with the Greek director who did the recent movies that just came out, Poor Things, and I think he did another movie. I think her last 3 movies is one director. Obviously, they're good friends. Obviously, like that. They're probably fucking on the side. Let's be honest. Probably fucking on the side. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna go on the that she's cheating on her husband. But it's Hollywood, man. Nothing surprises me or most of you, right? Now, apparently, I'm reading this, like, the reason why she possibly turned this film down, well, apparently was because of money. Money. Okay? Okay. Apparently, it was money, too, with Batman. I'm pretty sure the Batman Part 2, if it's about money, okay, if money is an issue, why is she doing these smaller films? I'm sorry, but these smaller films, the budget for these films, you really think she's getting? I don't know how what the budget is for some of these films are that she's doing, but it's certainly much smaller than the Batman or any DC films, and she's probably get much less from that. I I I I think the money thing is just an excuse. I know a lot of us say money talks, money talks, money talks, money talks, whether you're overpaid or underpaid. I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's the case because Pedro Pascal, when he got the role of Mr. Fantastic, you know how he was arguably the hottest actor for a few years. Okay, Emma Stone is one of the top actresses, but she wasn't the top of the list of the hottest actress being cast. It was like Sydney Sweeney, Roy Zendaya, Florence Pugh, Margot Robbie, Emma, right? Okay, even Anna Damaris. So I don't think it's a money issue. If it's a money issue, I don't think it's money. I think it's just that she doesn't want to do comic book films. Okay, like that. She's been in a comic book film. I don't know. I don't know her experience on Spider Man, but I don't think she wants to do comic book films. Not every actress wants to do comic book films. Okay, sure, you could talk to them. Okay, talk, but not every actress wants to do comic book films. Some have tastes. Okay, some use comic book films as a gateway to more roles to open up. Chris Hemsworth, perfect example. Hemsworth used Thor as a way to open up to more acting gigs. Same as Tom Hiddleston. Really, right? Tom Hiddleston. Okay. Did I give you the right? Okay. All right, blinded. I gotta check something briefly. I I mean, if you get the only way I can see signing on with DC. Okay, the only way I can see a signing on with DC is if you get the Greek director who did Poor Things and all the other stuff. That's the only way I can see her signing on to DC. Okay, that's the only way she'll sign to DC. I'm telling you. Okay, and Scarlett Johansson. Look, Scarlett Johansson is a hot commodity too, and she's fucking doing like 3 or 4 movies. Okay, she's doing Exorcist. She's gonna do the Jurassic World sequel, and she's gonna do this movie. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Can't really say it, but I feel like Emma Stone has become. If it's about money, I feel like she's become, and it's just willing to do stuff for this director. It's almost like she's become a, a snob. Trying to be careful here. Okay. She was in Eddington too. Oh, okay. Oh, she was in Eddington. Okay. She was in an interview. Where she was in an interview? What? Oh, a cameo. Okay. It's just that Jeff Snyder. It's just that I don't really trust Jeff Snyder as a valid source of information here. I don't. Okay. Oh, okay. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. You see, I just saw James Gunn. James Gunn. I just saw this now. James Gunn. You know how you see on social media all the time when a news report breaks, right? Like say a movie's been announced, or like an actor or an actress been announced for this movie, and you see those people in the Twitter account X down um, below, come out and say, I speak for everybody that we will not be watching, right? Or I will not be attending, or we will not be attending. You know those kind of people, right? So James Gunn, I'm going to read this right now because I just have it on my phone. I have it on my phone right now. I have this on my phone. I just saw this now, posted by DCU Prime TV. James Gunn had a message posted 2 hours ago. I just saw this now. So you know those kind of people, right? You always see those stupid kind of people. We like you're speaking for everybody, right? So James Gunn came out right now. He basically eviscerated those people. Really, he really owned them with this. Okay, and we'll get back to this, and we'll get when Blinding comes on. All right. If you want to see something from a filmmaker, shit, I just lost it. If you want to see something from a filmmaker, consider phrasing it as I, as opposed to we. We. An example he gives, I want to see Ambush Bug in the DCU versus we want to see Ambush Bug in the DCU. I want to see an on-screen Batman with right eyes versus we want. Your personal desire is meaningful and has weight, but when you frame it, your personal desire as a universal one, it rings false and becomes forgettable. Own what you want. Yeah, that's basically Degrassi. Yeah, the Uncle Phil. Yeah, that's what James Gunn did right here. I'm reading it right here. Right here. Oh my god. He's right. He's right. I hate those people. I hate those people on social media. They're always like they're speaking for everybody. We. I speak for everybody. I say we don't want to. We're not going to see this. Like, nobody gives you the right for speak to me. Okay, for speak for me. Okay. Let's get a big mid-max big man. Well, too bad. Too bad. Okay. Too bad. If it's gonna make him mad, grow up. Because James Gunn is right. And we want to see the Snyderverse. We? Who's we? Is okay. Okay. The problem with these people, they make out there. They're right. The we people are trying to use their personal opinion, personal opinion as everybody's opinions, agreement to them, right? Agreeing to their opinion, making it like trying to make their opinion fact, right? Turn it into their opinion as fact. We. I tell you, I speak about me. We won't see this. Trying to make their right, and it actually makes them look stupid. If you okay, just you know what? If I speak for myself, I'm not going to see this movie. I'm not going to see this show. Fine. But when you make it say like it's we, you're making it sound like your personal desire has become a fact, right? Right? It's not an opinion, really. When I say I'm not going to see this movie, that's not an opinion, right? That's not an opinion. I'm not going to see this movie. When you say we, that turns like into everything is a fact. Okay, movie sadness and disappointment will not stand for this personal side. We all know he was talking to them personally. Probably he didn't. Probably. He's probably calling out the Snyderverse. Because the Snyderverse speaks like Snyderverse speaks like they for everybody, like the general audiences and all that. They think they speak for everybody. I just okay. And if Amazon did turn this down, there's a chance she'll make more money from bonus. If Scarlett Johansson did sign for a lower salary to sign on to this movie for a lower salary, but believing this film is going to do very, very well at the box office, so betting on bonuses, Emma Stone could look like a fool because she can end up making more money from this film than any of the next few films. We're saying. Yeah, every single person who is mad at that is likely believes that James Gunn was thinking them out. You know what? Yeah, I think. Obviously he mentioned DCU, DC in his post, but that's really a general thing, right? It could go for anything. It doesn't have to be DC. It could be anything, right? It could be any. It doesn't have to be movies or TV shows or it could be anything for that. Oh, blinded. What the heck is this, man? Where's this new?
What's up?
Like the Avatar.
What's up? Yeah, Smiling Friends. You should watch it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I got Metroid Prime 4 today. I played an hour of it. Now
You like it?
Yeah, I would say it's good. I don't say pretty good. It's good so far. I like the music. The opening was quite bombastic, I guess. Um, the only thing that pisses me off is there's no gyroscope,
Hmm.
so it's just kind of like a little bit annoying to aim on the handheld. But it runs pretty well on Switch One because I don't have a Switch Two. I bought the Switch Two edition though, so when I do get one, I
Uh-huh.
could I could play it again. I don't know if I'll play it again, but we'll see. Um,
All right, yeah. I'm just I don't know what you think about this Emma Stone, Jeff Snyder. I, I it's Jeff Snyder. Like, why did he release this the day after? He could easily release this yesterday, easily.
right. Oh
What?
yeah, Joe Snyder. He said that Doctor Arkham was going to be the male villain,
Yeah.
implying that Scarlett Johansson is the female villain, or that there's a female villain. I don't know. He's been all over the place. So
Doc, Doctor Arkham it would be such a lackluster villain. Sorry, nobody wants to see Doctor Arkham as a villain. They people want. Okay, I'm going for the Lee thing here. I'm
mhm.
sorry I just spoke about that, but people will be let down if Doctor Arkham is the main villain. I think most people with the consensus people will be like Doctor Arkham.
I think it depends though. Like, if is there other villains in here
Yeah,
like the first movie, and
yeah.
is it gonna be like a serious house? Like, is it gonna be like that? Like, I'm just kind of like interested. Like, what books are they pulling from? Obviously,
Oh,
it's not gonna be a one-to-one adaptation. I'm not
oh,
expecting that. Obviously, I'm just sort of
he
like,
is related. I
where are they
mean,
pulling from? That's kind of like
the
what I
thing
want
that
to know.
the thing they did change. Remember, Martha was an Arkham. The mother was an Arkham.
Yeah,
Remember, she's not a king.
they did say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the Telltale game, they said that I think Martha Wayne actually, her, um, she's actually Arkham. She's like part of the Arkham family.
Hmm. Yeah, it's possible. Um, yeah, that could work because the Arkham connection there with Bruce's mother.
Right.
I just think if that's the case, I think Hugo Strange is a more compelling villain, but it kind of makes sense if you connect the dots.
Yeah, I
Right?
would. I would say, yeah, if, like Hugo Strange definitely would be a more interesting villain because he's like obsessed with Batman and he's kind of wants to psycho
Yeah.
analyze him, and so like yeah, I think that would be a better fit, no doubt. Um, I don't know. It's just we'll learn fairly soon. I mean, seems like a lot of stuff is going to come out, and then we probably won't hear much because of the holidays. That guy's going to die. I'm not going to go and save him. Like, why would you go like and attack the entire team? Nobody's there. But yeah. So Emma Stone was supposed to be, I guess, in the running, but then she dropped out. So, uh, I mean, it is what it is. I think Scarlett Johansson is a more interesting pick than Emma Stone right now.
Yeah, the thing about Emma Stone is, I mean, she won the Oscar. She's obviously a
Yeah,
great actress. Don't
she's
get me wrong.
obviously yeah.
But the thing with Scarlett Johansson is kind of more marketable than Emma Stone. Um,
Right.
I don't think it really matters as a Batman film. Um, I also do believe I don't think she's interested in doing comic book movie. Um,
I think she just wants to do art house movies with
yes,
that one director because all she's been making is his
basically,
movies and stuff. So,
Bas- basically, yeah. I
and
mean,
maybe it's like too much of a commitment, and maybe she's like, oh, is this going to lead into a spin-off show or something? Like I think that's might be what could be happening here is this character could spin off into something like the Penguin, and so they're kind of like, oh, we're not gonna, we're looking for someone who's committed, right?
you know
Like
what? Like,
they're a good actor, they can be great and stuff, but they also kind of are well known, kind of like how Colin Farrell,
Farrell.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, he's not a massive A-lister, but he is still pretty well known. He's been in
I think his
a lot,
star
a lot of
power.
movies.
I think his star power has. I think his star power is during the 2000s, and then in the mid
Yeah,
2010s, his star power started to go away. And then star power is slowly coming back,
right.
right? Um, yeah, I think. I mean, she won the Oscar, obviously. Obviously, it's like she won. Yeah, I know. Degrassi is trapped in the demon voice again. It's
Oh,
funny.
the
I like.
demon voice is back.
Yeah. I is it? It might be it might be live studio. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
think it is because I have my headphones on. I don't even have the AirPods.
Yeah, it could be that. It's okay. I mean, it's not like we can still hear it fine. It's not
Yeah,
like
I
it's.
got trapped in Chris Stuckman's movie. Oh, good lord.
But it's like, but the Scarlett Johansson. The thing about the Scarlett Johansson is so apparently like she's willing to take a lower payday just to get the bonuses because she believes this movie is gonna be successful. I think we all believe that. I mean, like,
Hmm.
I know Emma Stone could get any role she wants, obviously, but I think most of the movies she's in should make more money off the Batman Part Two bonuses than any movie from now on. That's just
Right.
gonna be in. I I don't know if it's really about the money. No, apparently she turned down Fantastic Four because of money, and I'm like, if Marvel really wanted you, they would have given you what you wanted. I think.
Yeah.
And you're Emma Stone. You're Emma Stone. They would have given you what you wanted.
I don't think she would have done the
Yeah.
movie, to be honest, because then she has to appear in other movies, and I don't think she's interested in that stuff anymore.
Like, yeah. Disney would have given her one if she wanted. If they really wanted her, they would have given her. If she wanted 10 million, they would
Yeah.
have given her 10 million. I believe it wholeheartedly. Okay,
Yeah, no, they're kind of, I think it worked out anyway. I don't know if, I mean, Emma Stone is a good actor. Do I want to see her as Sue Storm? Not
but
really.
she cannot do that laugh. The problem is, I hope she can, in the Batman movie she cannot do that laugh because she has that laugh. The thing is, because actors have a specific laugh, and it's their real laugh when they're not even acting. Like Seth Rogen's the best example. She has that laugh. And that's his actual laugh in his movies. That's his actual real laugh. And Emma Stone has that laugh too. Like some movies, you can't kind of do that laugh, right? Like they're act their natural laugh because it doesn't really work in some movies. Like, hey George, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Because Seth Rogen's real laugh. He uses it in his movies all the time, right? Like that stoner laugh, or something like that. I don't know. And Emma Stone has that laugh too. I don't know if she has like, right? And Emma Stone could do comedy. Like she got started based on comedy, right? That's how she got noticed in comedy, isn't it? Superbad was her first movie.
Yeah, she was doing comedy. So I mean, Emma Stone is all over the place. I don't think she does one particular kind of movie at all. But I just don't think she's interested in blockbusters right now. Like she'll probably do. I mean, she was doing what's it called, that Disney movie with the 100 Dalmatians and shit.
Cool. That was her biggest movie. Yeah, like in the last.
Yeah. I think when she wants to, she'll do it. Some of these actors, they're just in it for the sport of it, if that makes sense. When they want a paycheck, then they'll be like, okay, I'll take the paycheck.
Matt Reeves is, the thing is, I know this is Batman, but Batman should not be treated like that. It should not be treated for a paycheck. It has to be treated with respect. I think that's a Scarlett Johansson's thing of like, if this is true about Scarlett Johansson, I think she's seeing it like that. Now, clearly, because she's seeing Jurassic World for the paycheck. But if she's
but I think there's something else going on here, right? Like, I don't think this is just her paycheck, because the last time there was a lot of actors in the running for the Batman, right? So I mean, obviously it's a prestigious movie, but it's a prestigious blockbuster movie, right? Like, there's a lot of.
And Batman's kind of it's a one comic book character that's kind of, you can't compare to the other comic book characters, where it's all about the paycheck. Like Batman has always been known. Yeah, I want to play Batman. I want to play a Batman villain, or I want to direct Batman. Right? Batman's always has this exception where it's not really a comic book movie. They perceive it as. You see that all the time, right? Like, right? I think what I think changed that. Definitely a Nolan trilogy. Nolan trilogy definitely changed that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Brave and the Bold.
Muschietti said, I think basically when they're promoting it, Welcome to Derry, that the next few months, there's stuff going to come out. I mean, it's been 6 weeks, right? Because it's 6 episodes, right? He did say that. I think it's going to be a name change. I don't think it's called Brave and the Bold. I think it's going to be a name change.
Yeah, I think it might. I don't know. I don't know. Because, I mean, like, they can't call it the Batman. Maybe they can call it Batman and Robin.
Technically, they can since they own Batman, but they're not going to do that. It's stupid.
No, I don't know about calling it. No. I don't know. I don't even. We'll see about Brave and the Bold, because, I mean, like.
I don't think it's a good title.
I think it's still ways off. I think it's still ways off, and I think it all really depends on who buys Warner Brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if the Batman is successful and Paramount gets Warner Brothers, then.
Well, Paramount will want a Batman movie. I mean, again,
I think they would. I think Paramount will continue with the Batman if the Batman makes a lot of money.
For sure. We just know there's a trend that all the DC movies have been reduced to just name of the character, like Superman, Supergirl, Peacemaker, Lanterns. So Brave and the Bold might just end up becoming Batman.
Right.
Right? But that'd be still too confusing because you have the Batman. You just know the in front of it. Huh? Like, oh, did you hear that? They're upset with there's stuff going on with Netflix. Like Netflix reportedly has the highest bid, but apparently, shady. Apparently, they got what happened with Netflix. They
What happened?
make this freaking thread. Um, I don't know what was this. Oh, it was in the group chat. Okay. Group. It was in the group
Yeah,
chat.
I know Paramount is upset and shit.
It was a variety. A group of major industry players have sent urgent open letter to Congress warning of an economic and institutional meltdown of Hollywood if Netflix sees acquire Warner Bros. Discovery.
Yeah, they don't. I don't even know what's the point of sending those letters because, like, dude, like Donald Trump is in office, like he doesn't care.
He wants Paramount. Of course, he's going to be like,
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like it's all. Listen, the timing is really bad, man. And the thing is, I don't fucking understand why can't Warner Brothers just continue, just go on. You know what I mean? Like everything has to be fucking merged, and like I just don't understand. It was like you had a successful year, you know, like
Yeah.
all of these companies now have to be like insanely profitable to exist, and you're like, if that's the case, then we are truly headed toward just like 5 companies running shit. You know what I mean? Like if we're all compared, like that's the one thing I don't understand. Like why is Hollywood comparing itself to some of the biggest companies in the world that they're not even in the same section? You know what I mean? Like now they're trying to be in the same section like Apple or Amazon, but it was like, you know, they didn't start off doing that. That's not why they're extremely wealthy.
No.
You know, and
No. Amazon's wealth is not based off anything in the entertainment industry. It's all about packaging.
no.
It's all
No, yeah, it's
same with
like
Apple.
this shit is actually nonsense, you know, like
Yeah. Like the Amazon Prime, the entertainment thing is like it's just an asset to them. It's just something there. They make more money off this delivery. The Apple service. No, it's really Apple technology. That's the major
yeah,
source of
Apple
income.
is what yeah, but like everything is so it's like instead of Warner Brothers just being like, listen, we're just gonna keep going, you
Yeah,
know, we're just gonna keep going, we're gonna try to, you know, put out more movies, try to be more successful. You know, like Disney's doing fine. I understand Disney has a ton of other things too. But like maybe then Warner Brothers should expand and start thinking, okay, maybe we should look at it long term, right? And try to build up instead of it just being like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, give in and let another company take over, and you're like,
the
that's
thing is,
great. So then what? And then 10 years, another company will
Warner,
just swallow up Paramount because
Warner
Paramount's
Brothers.
not Disney.
I don't
Like,
know. I don't know if you're still in the chat, aggressive, but I don't know how many ownership changes or mergers that Warner Brothers had in the last 30 years. Because there's a lot.
fucking ton, man.
Yeah, a lot. Um, I mean, we seen it just merged in 2022. That's the last time with Discovery. Uh, it's being yanked on a chain. Warner Brothers, man, it's like,
Yeah.
and you're right. I mean,
Yeah, they're being
yeah,
yanked on a chain, and you're like, dude, they're like, this is not fair whatsoever. That
yeah,
and Paramount, like again, like Paramount just merged with Skydance and all that shit. Like, and you're like, Paramount is like one of the lowest grossing studios. They haven't proven shit, right, under this new regime, but yet they can swallow up a fucking studio. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like that's like I don't know, man. Like shit is really fucking insane. You know, like and we're all just in it. You know what I mean? Like and there's nothing we can really do about it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, Degrassi. I mean, like, there's so many owners of Warner Brothers over the years. It's insane. Like, there's like no
Yeah.
stable. There hasn't been like a stable ownership for this Warner Brothers. It's sad. It's like, you know what? Zaslav is what we call, I don't call, I'm not in the industry, but it's what we call a a, a flipper. Someone buys a house, renovates it.
Yeah, they just sell it off, man. Like they don't.
Red. Red's like smiling friends. Blinded like smiling friends.
Yeah, I like Smiling Friends. Yeah, the last episode was pretty funny. With Glip and shit. I'm looking forward to they greenlit 2 seasons. So 2 more seasons. I know some people are like, oh, is it gonna turn into Rick and Morty? I mean, the writing has been consistent. So the problem with Rick and Morty was that it kind of fell off, and I think a lot of people, also the fans, and a lot of like cringe shit happened. But like the quality of the show was not there for Rick and Morty. If it was, I mean, I think it would still be like, you know, where it was with like season 2. Season 1 and 2 of Rick and Morty is good. I don't care what anybody says. The rest is trash. I couldn't fucking watch it. Shit was boring. Shit fell off, man. Like, it's crazy.
Is Red still sipping Dispatch?
Yeah, Dispatch would be a pretty fun show if they continue it. But like, this is the problem with these. This is like with movies too, right? Like when something's successful, then they're all like, "Oh, we didn't know it was gonna be successful. We don't have anything planned." And then by time like you make sequels, it's like takes years and years and years, and then nobody's interested by time the sequel comes out. And you're like, I don't know, man. Like I think some people, they gotta have some kind of plan, you know, like. Mm-hmm. Some kind of like backup, like if this does happen, like we could quickly do this, right?
Yeah. Rick and Morty start off. When is the Video Game Awards? Was that next week? Oh,
I got nobody there. What? Jeez. Already started falling off season 3. Season 3 was like where you could see it was starting to like crack, you know what I mean? And then season 4, I tried watching season 4 and I was like, yo, this is not good. This is not good, man. I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah. Matt Reeves.
But it was not there. Smiling Friends is yeah, it's popular. That's the only reason why people are saying, is this like the new Rick and Morty? You're like, well, it's not like the same tone of Rick and Morty, that's for sure. Shit.
Sandra Hansen jumping ship to DC is a major move. That's a major move.
She's not even jumping ships. She's dead. What is there to go back to Marvel?
That's true. That's true.
There's nothing else. Like, she made one movie, which I guess maybe you could say like, oh, they should have had multiple Black Widow movies. Okay, yeah, but like, I don't think she's gonna go back. Like, the character's dead.
Let's be honest. That Black Widow movie was not really about her. It was more about Red Guardian and Yelena and the direction they're heading in for the future of their characters in the MCU, right? Right? That's more about them, right? Her and
right.
Really, that's all it's about.
Yeah, I always forget Black Widow, that movie exists. It's kind of like become those movies you kind of just forget, you know?
Yeah. It tried to be so much like Captain America Winter Soldier. It tried to copy that. Reports are saying Netflix won the bidding. I think they had the highest bid. But Netflix is not going to be sort of Snyderverse. Like, honestly, if they win,
that's straight delusions.
Yeah, because they're not happy with Snyder, man. If they're secretly canceling his stuff, sorry, but they're not going to restore the Snyderverse.
No, they're not restoring. There's a lot of people now. All of a sudden, they're on this Snyderverse fucking
just a whole
time, and whatever they're fucking, you know, whatever drug they're on right now, they're huffing and puffing it and shit.
There's a whole thread. Oh my god! You know how many
Oh my
likes I
god.
got on my comment to Comic Book News? Okay, over 500 likes on my Comic Book News. Um,
Yeah.
okay, and then there's a whole people fight are like having a debate in my thread, right? From my thread.
Right. I didn't even.
I'm not even in it. I'm not commenting on anything. There's other people debating in my thread. I mean, like,
Yeah, I don't have comment like on Twitter. I only have like replies on for people who follow me, which is
yeah. I mean,
definitely.
yeah, you're being
Uh,
tagged in it too because you have comment on this stuff.
yeah, I don't even. I've never even seen it yet.
Don't
Like
even.
I didn't. Like I'll probably go and look. Like I gotta go and find the thread and look, but I don't have the replies up. So like, it doesn't really. I don't get tagged in it.
Because this guy light on three. This guy so desperately shilling for the Snyderverse. I'm like, dude, stop. Nobody cares. You're still interested in the decade. You know who? You know doesn't have interest. I'm just saying. There's one line. 14 minutes ago. Here's the thing. There is still interest in even a decade. You know what doesn't have interest in this Snyderverse even over a decade? The company that's doing DC, Warner Brothers,
Yeah.
the company that matters. Okay. 2063. 2063. Okay. It doesn't matter if fans have interest or not. We don't control it. The Snyderverse is not coming back. Okay. And don't give me.
Oh, that fucking Scarlet Witch! I didn't even see that shit. Yeah, no, there's no. We'll be like, 80 talking about the Snyderverse with these people. You know what I mean? Like they're straight up delusional at this
This
point.
guy is
Like,
an idiot too. BVS almost 100 million in China. 100 million of
listen, if Paramount does restore it, holy shit, man! It's gonna be hilarious to see Paramount just implode. You know what I mean? Like Paramount already doesn't even have a lot of IPs, and I guess they just feel like imploding now. I guess like the Ellisons, and
I don't,
they have
I don't,
fucking no clue how to
I don't know. I don't know how
run
this guy.
anything. Apparently, that would be funny.
Blind. I don't know how this guy. In fact, people in the chat. I don't know how this guy got 22.5 million for 184 in China because theaters are not open in China in December 2020. They were all closed.
Damn it. Yeah, they were all closed.
100 million China out of for BVS out of 800 million something movie is not good. That's just over 10%. Okay, a little over 10%. What did Captain America: Civil War do in China? Very well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this people have to remember. Just because Joss Whedon did Justice League, his version of Justice League 2017, most of the people that went to see that movie still thought it was part of the Zack's BVS movie. And he knew, and a lot of people didn't go to see Justice League because they did not like BVS. BVS had a domino effect on Justice League 2017, despite being a different director. It didn't really matter who was directing it. This is Joss Whedon, after all. Joss Whedon, who 2 years prior made $1 billion hit, well, actually $2 billion movies with Marvel. Okay, do you know what? Do you know why the guys? Not even Joss Whedon could save DC. Okay, because Justice
No.
League, his version was tainted by Snyder, BVS. Okay, even right. Like let's be right. His version was tainted. I mean, it wasn't a good movie. It was a horrible movie, but it was still tainted by BVS,
Mm-hmm.
right? It was a domino effect, despite being different directors. Yeah. The Snyderverse movie. Would I be alive in 2063? Oh, baby, I would. I would be alive then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this guy so wants to prove his point. It's funny. That's why I'm ignoring him. You can't. Don't. That's why I don't respond to people like this. I don't.
No,
That,
it's not worth responding to these
no,
people.
no. I mean, you have like you're crazy guy. You're a crazy guy who went. Then you had to go into all just.
Yeah, yeah, that shit was so funny, man. That made me laugh, man. Like I couldn't believe that shit. Like it was like I blocked him because I'm like, listen, man, like you're already taking up my time, right? Like I have to go and look for your comment to respond to you, and it was like, it's like, dude, like I told him, I'm like, listen, there's no point of me arguing, right? Because like you're going to just you're not going to be convinced. Like I looked at your account, your whole thing is just arguing with people and telling them
Yeah,
how they're wrong and stuff. So it's like I'm not going to play that
yeah.
game, right? And then so I just
They
blocked
have to
him,
be right.
and and yeah, like apparently he like some other account comes and goes, you blocked him. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh
I
yeah,
never
yeah. I'll be
said
like,
anything about
oh,
blocking him. I
nobody. Yeah,
blocked him on my own. I didn't say that publicly. So that means you're his alt account. I just started
yeah.
laughing. I couldn't believe that shit, man. Like, could you imagine like admitting to like you got
I
mad
I don't
and
feel this
so you
guy.
had to go to your alt account. You
Here's
had
the
to go
thing.
to your alt account. Oh my god.
Obviously you're not the first person he's done this to.
No, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
F me, bro. Like yeah, these clowns, man, like straight up clowns. Both, yeah. And I knew, but I didn't even listen. I didn't even need to know his name. Where like the two accounts were the same, like the names were the same, because the guy who responded to me literally talked about blocking, and I was like,
Edward?
how do
Edward?
you know? How does this account know that
Yeah.
I blocked the other guy? Because I never said that in my. I just literally said, I'm saving you time. Let's just forget about arguing.
The
And I gave him a
rap?
thumbs up, and that's it. I never said I was blocking him, right? So obviously you're his alt account because how would you know that you got blocked? Or
Yeah.
how would this guy know? Random guy. Oh, I'm a different guy. Talking about how you're a pussy, you're blocking. Dude, like, who cares, bro? Like, I don't know who you are. Like, some of these people on the internet, I've noticed, like, I think, we've gone to the point where people are
Well, the
taking this
rap.
shit way too serious.
Apparently, the rap has said Warner Brothers wanted this bidding war. $30. Hit the magic 30 is shared target and is exclusive window to negotiate a final deal to buy a studio and yes, this rap has learned. That's
Mm,
according to the rap. The rap does have a history of some getting things wrong, but we'll see. I don't think it honestly. I don't think the courts are gonna let the deals go through. I think they're gonna
I
see it
don't
as a
know,
problem.
man.
I think they're gonna see it as a problem. Cause let me see.
Oh, it's damn 200. Oh, frick.
Okay. Why is nobody else reporting on it? Let me see.
Who knows?
Okay, I'm going to Hollywood Reporter because this is posted. They posted that the rap has won the bidding about 40 minutes ago. Okay. Not the Hollywood Reporter. I put Hollywood Reporter, not Hollywood Reporter. I
Oh,
forgot the
man.
word part. Okay. Because if the rap dropped this news, all the other major entertainment trades would drop it too. Hollywood Reporter doesn't have it. Um, Deadline. Well, Deadline does have it 15 minutes ago. Deadline
Mm.
did say it. So, okay, that's credible. What's the other one? Variety.
What? Wait, so repeat that? What?
Well, Hollywood Reporter doesn't have anything on it, but Variety has a report on it. So I'm going to check Variety. Variety doesn't have it. Uh, A merger. Here's the thing: they won the bid. It doesn't mean they're going to buy it. They have to negotiate still, right? They're still going to negotiate. Oh, where's Blinded?
Don't worry, I'm here.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh man, if this is true, if they do end up, oh, God, we're never going to hear it, are we? About this Restore the Snyderverse hashtag.
No, yeah, they'll just keep
Even
going.
though,
And Cosmic Book News, I guess, they found their little
but here's the thing:
hole to.
I don't think you know because they don't fucking know this. The guy who works at Netflix, one of the guys. We said it so many times on the stream. The grass is brought up. There's a guy who works at Netflix. Not Dennis, just I don't know what's his name. It's an Asian name. Okay. It's an Asian name, right? That's not a fan of Snyderverse. Okay, and he has pull. He was being considered. This is the same guy. I forgot his name. Degrassi. If you tell me the name, this guy was being considered to one DC Studios. Dan Lin. Considered to one DC Studios. Right. This guy. You think a guy who is not a fan of Snyderverse is going to one DC Studios is going to bring back Zack Snyder?
No. Hell no.
Yeah. And I do believe if Netflix does get the negotiated deal in the end, does go through, I do believe Netflix will keep the. Here's the thing: if they're going to keep the Warner Brothers stuff, the assets Warner Brothers stuff in theaters, just put all your other stuff in theaters too. Your Netflix produced stuff in theaters for longer than a week. Just do it. Just do it. I don't think it hurts. I mean, just do it then. I know Knives Out is not going to be like that, but Knives Out is going to be a theater for a week or something. It's going to be on Netflix. But I'm just using Netflix, and I'll use it as an example. There's no reason why Netflix cannot keep their own produced movies in the theater for longer than a week. No reason at all. No reason at all. Unless it's a smaller film. I mean, and you have noticed because Netflix, if you notice, right, they've been a lot more negotiating with directors, but the directors are only willing to sign them up. Most of them are only willing to sign them on Netflix, like Greta Gerwig, if their movie actually gets a theater, right, a theater release date too, right? Greta Gerwig was not going to go to Netflix if her movies don't get theater, at least in the theaters. Yeah, I mean, Netflix is. I wonder what they're going to do with HBO Max into their service. That's a good point. The government is already telling them Netflix their chances are slim, right? So if let's say this goes through, okay, what is this? I mean, okay, obviously for the Americans, they're not going to have two services. They're going to combine. What does this do for us? Blind to just say, because we have Crave and we have our own Netflix.
Right. I don't know. Right. I mean, I guess things will obviously the contract will change and such.
Yeah, they have to negotiate with. Well, they would have to negotiate because Crave is through your TV service, right?
Yeah. No, I mean the contracts will change, right? Like they'll probably have the I can't even say it. Holy shit, I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it.
Oh.
They would have an expiry date, right? The contracts that they currently have, and then it would probably just lapse. I mean, that would be devastating for Crave, by the way. Like, Crave would just go under completely.
Even though Netflix tends to put on the DC movies on... No, Netflix puts their DC movies on Netflix, don't they? Usually? Don't they usually...
They do. Yes, they do. But I mean, like, HBO wouldn't...
Yeah,
HBO would just get folded into Netflix, I would assume.
I mean, the HBO has better content than Netflix shows.
Yeah, that's the only thing, right? Like, Netflix is so dog shit. In terms of the quality of their stuff, where it's like, yeah, it would be concerning if they did get Warner Brothers. I mean, but yeah, now that I think about it, Crave would be Crave would be a disaster for Crave, man.
Yeah, it would be. That's Crave is for Canadians, guys like us. Okay.
I wouldn't even mind because fuck Bell. You know, fuck these companies. You know, fuck Bell, fuck Rogers, fuck all these companies, man. Fuck every single fucking major corporation.
Yeah. But here's the one thing we all know: it's not going to be sorted. Not going to be sorted Snyderverse weather. It doesn't matter, right? It's not going to come back. They don't want. They're not happy with Zack Snyder, man. No. Zack Snyder's directing has gotten worse since he left DC. Okay, honestly, it's gotten worse. Okay, it's gotten worse. This is nothing like the Disney Fox sale.
No, it's nothing like this, man. It's fucking epic disaster.
Well, Disney only got some of Fox, like their assets. They didn't get everything of Fox. There's two separate things, really. Fox, right? They didn't get Fox News or things like that, right? They got just the entertainment assets, right? Like there's two separate things. Isn't Warner Brothers still breaking into two? Still, aren't they aren't there the channel?
Yeah, they broke them into two to like help with the debt or something, you know, split the company up.
Yeah, like TNT and TBS, right? Or aren't they becoming like they're splitting their the TV side of things and the movie side of things. So Netflix, if they buy Warner Brothers, they technically, if they get this, they would own the comic books. How would they run the comic books, man?
Who even knows? That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, like they can just, if they're not interested, they could just shutter it. You know what I mean? And you're like, well, like what the fuck? Like, how's that even fair? Because you're not part of that industry. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's so all of a sudden you could just take it away and that's it. Like, man, that's what I'm saying. It's like no one has a fucking brain. Like, no one's gonna be like, yeah, in 20 years, what's gonna happen to the movie industry where there's only gonna be like what 3 studios? 3 studios will exist essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Won't go away peacefully though. Well, he'll go away peacefully if he has failure after failure. If he sticks around, then you know he's obviously a narcissist and he can't admit defeat and he's a piece of shit. But I mean, like, if all the shit that Paramount is putting out right now, or they're greenlighting in five years, right, it all flops.
They already greenlit a third Mutant Mayhem movie without the second one coming out yet. You see that news? The Seth Rogen Ninja Turtles. You know the Seth Rogen Ninja Turtles? You know how they're getting a second movie? Yeah. They already greenlit a third movie today.
Oh, they're keeping it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing a live action.
Mm-hmm. That too. They're doing live action. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing that.
Where the fucking is my team? Like, what the fuck? Stupid ass dude. Like,
I do see this sell the Justice League to Netflix. It's funny because the problem with the sell the Justice League to Netflix is this is before this news broke. You can't. Warner Brothers cannot sell the Zack Snyderverse to Netflix because Snyderverse is not a trademark. It's not owned by anybody. It's only owned by Warner Brothers.
Well, is Snyderverse, is that even trademarked?
No, Warner Brothers doesn't even own it. Right?
Yeah, like who like is that just like some term on the internet? Like that's not an actual thing.
Yeah, only Warner Brothers can make the deal with Netflix, right? To do that. Like Warner Brothers has to want to come up with Warner Brothers would have to hire Zack Snyder and all those people first. Then you could negotiate with Netflix to show it on their right. That's how it works. And the Snyderverse is not actually the DCU. The DC this extended universe is not trademarked either. not like the MCU. Marvel's it's not like the MCU. MCU is trademark. Marvel Cinematic Universe that was trademark.
Yeah, that's actually a term, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. The Snyderverse was never. So for example, if we trademark the Snyderverse, we'd be the legal ones, legally able to sell it to Netflix. But what can Netflix, right? Still, Netflix, if we legally sell it to Netflix, Netflix still cannot hire Ben Affleck to be Batman. They can't hire an actor to be Batman because
well,
they
like
don't
all
own
of these actors, like that's another thing. They're all like, bring back Zack Snyder. Like,
Yeah.
it's not, man. Like we keep talking about it. It's not these people, man. I swear, man. Like they really need to fucking shake it up, bro. Like someone needs to grab them and shake them. Like seriously, it's done. It's done. And like Zack Snyder, he's desperate because all his movies will probably just, if they release in theaters, they'll flop, right? Like Zack Snyder pretty much won't. Fuck. Zack Snyder. Netflix is saving him right now because
I'll say this: if Rebel Moon released in theaters for longer than a week, it would have been a lot.
It would have been
way worse than Captain Marvel. Yeah, it would not even make Captain Marvel Marvel's money. Not even close.
No, not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close, yeah.
Because this guy is so delusional. This is the guy you want to direct your shit. Oh, if Captain Rebel Moon, it would have made more money than Barbie. What?
No, yeah, that's straight delusions.
This won't stop the movies, DC movies. No, because they see how profitable the DC stuff is. Why would they? Why? Why would they get stuff? Why would they get rid of something that's profitable? That doesn't make sense. It's just dumb business. Okay. Yeah, Netflix moved on from Snyder before this. Yeah, obviously. I mean, what movies he doing now with I don't know her name. I know her name, but that what's the movie called? Zack Snyder and Tig Notaro are writing a hot lesbian action movie.
Oh yeah, that thing. Because she was in Army of the Dead. She was she replaced what's his name,
I know
hag
the guy got canceled. Delela, Chris Delela.
Yeah, Chris D'Elia or whatever his fucking name is. Fucking hack comedian, you know.
Zack Snyder is directing a hot lesbian as. Oh, did he get fired from the Saudi Arabia production movie?
Probably.
He's
gotta keep that on the low that he's doing this.
Yeah. Well, it's public now.
Yeah, it's public, but you know, it wasn't like frontline news. You know what I mean? It wasn't, or headline news or front page news. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't even think I saw. I don't even think Discussion Film said anything about it. Like Of course, Zack Snyder would love some hot lesbian action. Of course, he would love that. Because every movie has to have sex in it with them.
Yeah, Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder's obviously going to continue, right? But I mean, like, it's just the fact that he's so like, he doesn't even want to say, "Hey guys, like, you know, relax," or like, "Here's some of my new stuff," you know. But like, they don't, and we already know they don't care about the new shit.
Yeah,
they don't care. They don't actually care about Zack Snyder. They just want to see the DC stuff. They obviously like Batman and Superman, but they like those versions of Batman and Superman, right? Like they like, and that's another thing too, right? Like, why? This is what I don't understand about these people, right? Because some of them have admitted they're like, I wasn't even a fan of these characters until Zack Snyder came back, right? And if that's the case, like, why are you so like, you know, obsessed with like they need to bring back Batman vs Superman? You're not even really that deep of a fan of the character, right? Like, and to say like, oh, the comics, but you're not a fan of the comics, so why does it matter to you? You only care about the Zack Snyder stuff. The Zack Snyder stuff has ended, so shouldn't you have moved on?
Yeah.
Like, and these people, they just, like, that's all they talk about with DC.
What did,
They have no other interest in DC besides the Zack
what did
Snyder stuff. And so,
what
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 the
did
fuck?
Michael
Like,
Bay direct for Netflix?
oh, a couple of movies, man. I don't remember all of them.
Really? I don't know. Really? Let me see. Oh, Underground. Oh, Underground. Yeah, that didn't do well. Okay. Wow, Reynolds movie. Okay. 150. Yeah, I mean, like, uh, yeah, you're right, and they don't understand why people do not like Matt Henry Cavill Superman because they like Superman being lighthearted, right? Be more human, not always doom and gloom, not always having like that kind of face he has. Like like look, he does smile, but it looks like he's struggling to smile. You know, like he doesn't want to, but he's struggling to smile, right? And even the regular, not the hardcore Superman fans, right? But they see himself as Superman. Don't never like that Superman either. They like the more hopeful Superman, the one from this, right? I mean, here's the thing: not everybody probably read Superman comics, but they've probably seen the Superman TV show. Okay, the animated show or the original movies. They probably like that kind of Superman, right? Not not Ben Aff, not Henry Cavill Superman. That kind of personality.
No, they don't. They don't. They're not fans
Yeah.
of DC. They've even made it clear. Like, so it's like, the fact that they don't want to move on and stuff. It's just like, they listen. It could be somebody else could take on DC, and they'll still be acting like this. They don't actually. They're not like fans of the characters. That's what I'm saying. They self-admitted. Some of them have said this, that they're not fans of the character. Some of them they're like, I'm a fan of the character, and then they're using the comic, and you're like, at this point, it's just fucking nonsense what you're arguing, right?
Zack Snyder is Zack
if that's
Snyder's
the
not a
case,
fan of the characters. He's a bullshit artist. I don't think he's a fan of the characters either. I think he's
I don't know.
lying.
They're fucking clowns, man. That's
I
why
think
it's kind of like, I don't know. There's not really much to say because it's like they're just, they're constantly just doing this fucking bullshit still. Like Cosmic Book News, a bunch of fucking hacks, making fake reports and shit. Like that's
Utopia
what
too. Utopia news is
like
hard.
the fact that people allow this shit is fucking insane. Like
Yeah.
that they allow fake reporting and people to just say shit and then all of a sudden they can run with it and people will believe it. Like there's no integrity anymore. There's no fucking morals or anything. People are just fucking out here lying and shit and getting away with it. It's fucking insane.
$5 million. Oh yeah, offering. So they're offering $30 share and a $5 million breakup fee. The sale is not yet finalized, and the U.S. Department of Justice could also interfere due to antitrust concerns. Yeah, I saw your comment. I don't know. Where is it? I can license. Well, I'll have to trademark it first, but yeah, I can license it. Just Netflix.
Mm.
You blame Enosh and Mikey Sutton. Yeah, but Enosh, over the time, I mean, he's a Snyder fan, but he got more reasonable. He wasn't the one that to get Mikey Sutton. Yeah, Mikey Sutton was. I think Mikey Sutton was one of the first to poison the Snyder Code. I think he's the one. I'm sorry. I know he's dead. He's dead, and it seems disrespectful to talk about the dead. But with Mikey Sutton and Geekosity, he's one of the reasons why I think the Snyder Cult movement got. I mean, it's not big, but got loud because I think he's one of the few. Him and Sil are one of the first few to because Mikey was Sil's wingman, right? Mikey's what gives him information, and Sil is the one that runs with it, right? Stuff like that. They definitely do play the part of it, big part of it, for sure.
Yeah, they did.
5 billion?
They
Is it
did
5
play a
billion or
part
5
of it.
million? Did I say 5 million or 5 billion?
I don't
Oh,
even
5
know.
billion. I said 5 million. Okay, okay. Now it's 5 billion. 5 billion to be like, okay.
Not
But
even
they definitely
paying attention.
Sell Mikey definitely were one of the first to definitely to lead on. And I mean, Sil was like, you know, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
look,
he's dead.
I was one of the first to remember, like Max. You know, you've been on, you know these streams in 2021. Remember, I was one of the first to kind of like expose them to the club. Tony also kind of exposed them to everybody else. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. I remember when we. Remember when I went? Actually, it was me who went on
Oh
Max's
yeah,
show and said,
yeah. You did a
Mikey Sutton is a fraud, and he was in the chat saying, I don't go to dinners with my haters or some shit, obviously, because he's a fucking joker, right? And then Sil is sitting there, I just say what Mikey says, and I shouldn't be held responsible, but yet I'm pushing his lies, like I remember that, like that.
Yeah, you should be responsible
That
too.
was like one of the reasons why I stopped going around Max's channel because Max, like he just was like he just threw me to the fucking dogs, and I had to just sit there and fucking defend myself, right? And nobody believed it. I was like, I have literally Google Docs evidence of your website posting lies, and yet
Max, yeah.
nobody fucking was like, let me go check this out. They just sat down and said, no, that's not true. And it's like you didn't even look at the fucking evidence that I just showed you, and yet you're saying it's not true.
You'll be dead. You won't give a fuck. You'll be dead. Same. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Max. I
Yeah.
I left Max's community, and I don't like Max. Like he's come on the show, and I've sat there either quiet or I just left the stream because I don't care about Max. I think Max is a piece of shit. I'm dead serious. The stuff that he's done behind the scenes, I think he's a scumbag, bro. Like I don't care.
He hasn't been live streaming in a while. He hasn't been really using his channel in a while.
Yeah, well, I don't like Max. He's a manipulator, and he wants to score
I did not see that,
points with certain people. Like, yeah, like some of these people, man, like I was fine with them. Like, Sean O'Rourke. Like a lot of these people just went off the loony bin. You know what I mean? And they'll look at you and call you crazy. You're like
Max Wheeler.
Damn, like I didn't know like fucking YouTube pennies. You would sell out people for YouTube pennies. That's crazy. You guys don't even make good content. Like what the fuck are we talking about?
We point out evidence, and he just kind of dismisses it.
No,
right?
He dismisses it. No, he's fucking scumbag, man. Like all of these people, all for YouTube pennies. You guys don't even make good content. You need to rely on other people to come on your show and fucking have drama and shit, and then you go, I don't want the drama. Go fuck yourself, man. You guys are fucking pussies. Like, holy shit, man. The community got weird. The community was just full of fucking bitches. That's what it was. I'm sorry I'm going off now, but I'm just remembering, like, this shit used to piss me off. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of these people, I mean, I don't talk to these people anymore, right? But, like, they sat down and enabled a lot of shit, man. Like, I want to say some names because I'm like, fuck them. You know what I mean? Like, they sat, like, Brian. Let's be honest, Brian used to sit there and whine about Max all the time, and yet he would still be on the show, whining and crying. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that the fucking community
I didn't mind Brian, but one issue I did have with Brian, he's like, who cares? Who cares? I mean, like...
Yeah, but he's on stream all the time talking about this shit, going, who cares? Who cares? Like, he couldn't handle a lot of the internet, clashing and back and forth. And I can't blame him, but yet he still was there. He was still like, leave. You know what I mean? Like, just leave, which now he did. He's not around anymore. I don't see him around. But like, some of these people, like, Max, he just all of these people, man, in his chat. I remember like, another person, he's gone now, Zod Rider. He was a fucking scumbag piece of shit. Who
Yeah.
you would argue, and then all of a sudden he's telling me, he's like, Jordan, you don't know shit. I'm like, dude, why are you using my first name as if I know you? You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, and he was doing that in the DM groups and shit like that. That shit was annoying, man. I'm telling you, that whole community, I'm glad it fucking imploded. Like, it imploded over fucking, drama too. Like all of this stuff, and then there's Matt Jarbo. Matt Jarbo again is a washed up hack who can't make fucking content. All
I
of these
look,
people.
I look,
All of
look,
these
look.
people.
I don't know what's going through RJ right now. I don't know where his mind's at, but Badger will make like a 2 hour stream about him. That's too far.
Yeah, like of course, Matt Jarbo's still talking about RJ or whatever,
Hmm.
and it's like you guys are all trying to fight for some relevancy or something. Like, I'm not stupid. Matt Jarbo is out streaming on his 100K channel that gets fucking 50 views.
Yeah. Do you think
You have
it's
a 100K channel
because
and
he
you can
doesn't have
only
any?
muster 50 views on a
I
stream.
want because he probably hasn't used it a lot in years, so people just left. Don't care.
Yeah, it's a dead channel.
Yeah.
It's a dead channel. He doesn't even post content. He just sits there
Yeah.
and
Here's the
we
thing:
all are yapping, right?
if
But I
you,
mean,
if
like,
you if you have a channel that large and you haven't posted in years, nobody's gonna watch.
nobody's watching it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the people
You have to
who
be
are subscribed,
consistent.
they're not there to. They don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's posting Snorlax. Like, dude, like, I looked at the stream and I was like, dude, like, this is embarrassing, man. Like, why are you like? I thought, first off, I thought he was done with RJ and he's still going after him. But like, Matt Jarbo doesn't have nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, you go
No.
and you look at 3 Buck Theater, it's fucking, like, some of these people, it's like they've been on YouTube for so long, and yet they don't even know how to make fucking good content. Like, that's the thing that blows my fucking mind. How
Yeah.
have you been on YouTube for 15 years and you can't even edit
There's
and put
people.
together a video?
You know the sad thing? There's people that make good titles, make good videos, make good thumbnails, like barely anything. Barely anything.
But you can do, like,
Yeah.
listen, getting to like a certain threshold, yes, it's hard. But I mean, like,
Yes.
these people don't even put, like, Matt Jarvis, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and that. Matt, your content's boring as shit. It's boring as shit. It's just you talking about movies. You're not even, for someone who's like, I went to film school, I know this about this and this and this. You are one of the most inept people ever, ever, ever to talk about movies. Like, it's almost like you've never even watched a movie. You don't even know how to even make the movie because you make slop or shit, whatever you want to call it nowadays. Fuck Matt Jarbo. Like,
I see clips of 10-second clips of Sora better than Matt Jarbo's movie.
yeah, and obviously Matt Jarbo, it's funny because, yeah, he was so latching onto the AI stuff. Why? Because he was a hack, skillless fraud who couldn't put in time and build his craft because he sucks.
Hmm.
That's what it is. Okay, that's what it is, Matt Jarbo. Like, and he's sitting there and he doesn't even have a lot of people in his corner. You know what I mean? Like, very, very few people are in the stream rooting for Matt Jarbo. You know what I mean? Like, and soon those people will disappear too. And then that's it. Like, and the thing is, like, I mean, he already ruined his career too, right? Everybody knows him. He's a essentially, I wouldn't say
Wait
a
a minute.
lol cow because he doesn't post content. People are not making fun of him, but he's a meme. He's literally a fallen YouTuber who turned into a meme. And anytime you mention the word or the name Matt Jarbo, guess what happens? People start laughing. They start going, Matt Jarbo, like boulders, like that. He's never gonna rub that off of him. No matter if he
He's
apologizes or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's
yeah.
his fate. He sealed his fate.
I
And some
remember
of these people too, their fate is gonna be sealed too. The
he
Chuds are
he was
they're
Mikey's
they're
son.
close
He
too.
was for Mikey's son and simp too. He believed everything Mikey's son said
Hey,
too.
that was an yep. He believed every single fucking thing, Mike. Just because Mikey Sutton came on my streams years ago, I love Mikey Sutton. He's my buddy, and he believed them. And they would
Do you
come on
remember?
and he would spread his lies and nobody would care. They
Do
would
you
all just
remember?
be like, "Yep,
Do you remember one of the biggest Snyder YouTube podcast channels out there, Lightcast?
Lightcast."
Yeah.
Vaguely familiar.
Oh yeah, weren't they the ones? I think they were peddling like they were Snyder, right? They were like Snyder fans too, right? Like, and they're
Yeah.
some of you might know Lightcast, some of you might remember Lightcast, but they were like caught with fake rumors, fake stuff like that,
Yeah.
and they
All of these
deleted it.
people, fake
They
rumors
deleted
and
their
shit.
channel, everything, right?
Yep.
They did everything. Like, oh my god, it was one of the biggest scandals in Snyder fandom. It was
Yeah,
hilarious.
they're all just like all of these people in these communities, man. Like they're all like looking for attention and
Yeah,
views and yet they don't want to put in the time. You know, they don't want to put in the time. They don't want to put in the effort. And something about that just ticks me off. You know what I mean? Like it just ticks me the fuck off that these dudes, these like they're sitting there like roaches. You know what I mean? Like actual fucking roaches who are like figuring out deceptive ways. Could you believe that? Deceptive ways in order to boost their viewership and to get eyes on their channel. They have to lie.
yeah, they
You
have to
know?
grift. I mean, that's what grifting is. You have to lie.
Yeah, you have to lie. And that's the thing that people need to understand. It's not about the money. It's about the lying, man. Like what happened to principles? Like people you don't lie about news and what happened to being, oh, I'm a journalist and there's certain rules that I follow? No, that all just went out the window. They're all just like, fuck that, fuck that.
Yeah,
We'll just lie and shit because, oh,
it
Tim,
gets more
he's gonna give me
attention.
$10 for a Patreon money. Fuck out of
It
here,
gets
man.
more attention, right? It gets more
Yeah,
attention. You
it gets
lie
more attention and then it equals to money.
and negative, and always in these titles on YouTube, you always see like those
Yeah. I wish
negative
TJ was
titles,
here too, cause another group of people were doing that, the fucking zeros, the fucking
Rippleverse.
the no, like the people in that little corner over there.
Oh,
I don't even,
that Tony's making fun of now.
yeah, like those dudes too.
Yeah, we're
Like
obsessed with them.
they're fucking again skillless frauds, hacks, talentless bums
They're
who come on here and they come on stream and they talk a big talk and you go and you look at their videos. Nobody's watching their videos. Nobody's looking and paying attention for you, buddy. You're
yeah,
talking about drama and you're slandering people and you're dragging people's names through the mud. And you're like, man, people are coming on here. We're growing and flexing about having what 500 views on streams. Are you serious? That's what you're flexing about? Like that's fucking pathetic. That's fucking pathetic.
oh,
Oh man, I'm
Cynthia.
sorry.
I'm
I need to
sorry,
get that out there.
Cynthia. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Cynthia.
Cynthia, yeah. Wizard, Cynthia, Fat,
What?
Fat Ruby.
Yeah,
Fat Ruby looking like fucking what's his name?
Albert.
God, fucking that the rapper, and he's Dex and Cyberpunk. He looks like that dude, bro. If
Oh,
he was like a homeless bum with a nappy ass beard and fucking did, fucking comb his fucking hair. Like that's what that guy looks like. I'm just roasting people, man. I'm just pissed. Today I'm pissed. I'm pissed
Dex.
off at other shit, so I let this out. But fuck those dudes. Fuck those dudes. I don't even really like mentioning them. I see them like, on Twitter. They're always going back and forth, and like I don't really care to engage because like first off,
Cynic and
like
Cynthia. I mean, like
they're weasels. Like who cares? Like they're nobodies, bro. Like
Cynthia has been going after Tony for like a year.
yeah, because he's an obsessive fanboy. He's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
what's the character from Incredibles?
Oh, I forget. Oh,
And he's sitting up here and he's like, dude, like, I wish TJ was here because it's like this guy is like straight up lying about like him being a white dude. Like, it's so sad.
yeah. I know. He's not white.
Like, that's like the most pathetic thing ever, bro.
Or,
Like,
yeah, I know he's not white. I know he's not white.
holy man. Like, and like, I don't know what's going on, man, with people. What in the hell is going on? Like, the internet, man, like, the internet has fucked people's brains completely. Like, I'm waiting for the day when something changes. I'm gonna be so fucking happy. Like, and the funny thing is, I'm not that old. Like, I'm not that old
Oh,
to be saying
Lord.
like, oh, I remember. I don't remember when there wasn't really the internet, right? But like, it wasn't this bad. I remember. It wasn't this crazy. It seems like every year it gets progressively more like people are constantly on the internet.
You know, yes. He fries the dog. Yeah,
Sorry.
I heard rumors that
Syndrome. There we go.
I heard. I mean, nobody has to say it, but I heard rumors about that too. That Cynthia is.
Yeah, he's not white. You know, the picture he's showing around, like, it's just sad though, like, to pretend like you're another race, like, that's so fucking pathetic, bro. Like, and it's why, because you guys are a bunch of racists. You
But do
guys
you-
hate
if he-
yourself. You
yeah,
know
I
what I
mean,
mean? Like,
if he's doing that, he definitely hates his skin color.
but they're so indoctrinated into
Yeah,
this internet culture shit, right? Like, they're going on what? Well,
yeah.
most of the time they're spending on Twitter. Twitter's full of racists. You know what I mean? Like, every day, there's
Oh yeah.
comments of, and that's why I'm saying, like, why anybody, like, the fact that there's people online who are like that one guy who's like, you're a pussy and I don't respect you. I don't know you, dude. I don't fucking know
I
you.
don't want
Like,
your
for all I
respect.
know, you could
Yeah.
be literally a fucking no, like, an actual bum. You know what I mean? Like, you could be like the worst person. Why do I need respect from you? Like, I don't care. Like, these people say shit and you're like, it's meaningless. You're hiding behind a Count Dooku avatar, bro. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I don't. Like, what the fuck? Like, get the hell out of
Why
here
do you, why
talking
do you
about.
want? Why do you want a stranger's respect? Why? That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know you, fool. Get the hell out of here. These dudes, man. Like, they
That's to me. That sounds. If anybody wants a stranger's respect, sounds so. That person has to be the most insecure person in the world. You have to be insecure if you want a stranger's
No,
respect.
yeah, and it's all for what? Like, to say like, oh, we're trying to have a civil argument. There's no civil argument. You have
No.
your opinion, I have my opinion. I'm not gonna argue with you. Everybody online, I noticed that too. A lot of people online on Twitter, like, you comment something and somebody's like has an opposing opinion, and they're ready. They're like,
Right.
yo, we gotta
Right.
argue.
Yeah, we
I'm
gotta
not
argue.
arguing with you. You can have your opinion, man. Like, it's okay, man.
It would be funny for like if it was like wrestling. You know how wrestling is staged. You know we have to you have to feel with each other. It'd be funny on social media if it's just like people going
Yeah,
DMs and they like let's have a fake stage argument publicly. You know.
yeah. Another thing that's been pissing me off about Twitter, if we're just gonna go until like 12, Twitter posts count as content. You could just make like, what's his, like, this one dude was like flexing. Oh, I got like 5 million views on my tweet, and he's like, that's more
Okay.
than Disney has on of like what, their streaming service or something, like, for a movie, like whatever movie he was talking about, and you're like, dude,
Well,
dude. Oh,
Disney has more
I just
money than
fucking.
you. Like it does. Like Disney has more money than that guy. What's his point? Like, oh wow,
But it's so like, are you
yeah.
for real, man? Like, that's what you think you are? You think you're the top dog? You think you're the top dog, dude?
People are
Dude.
people are so insecure. That's why they use social media to try to make themselves look, inferior to others, right? Like,
Right.
but deep down they're really insecure.
Yeah, everybody wants to be more important than it seems. It's okay,
And
man. Like, we're
and
you could be nobodies. I'm a nobody,
and,
bro. Like, I'm not some fucking special person,
and
you know, but
suggesting to
that's how it
people
is, man.
posting selfies or pictures of you in the mirror all the time, not a smart idea because it's a sign of insecurity.
Yeah, a lot of people, there's a lot of people just.
There's a study on
And,
that.
and that's another thing too. Everybody's recording shit, and you're like, dude, like, everything has to be recorded. Everything has to be online. Everything, like what the fuck? Like, are people like, like, one time I was sitting there and I'm like, dude, I'm so sick of looking at the fucking screens and shit. Like, I'm just like, something's mentally just fucking, like, this doesn't feel right. Like, constantly just involved with this stuff, and doing it for work too is just so fucking mind. mind fucking draining. But hold on, Red said something that I was gonna comment on. He tries to dog whistle being a white nationalist too. Like,
I
come
heard
on,
stuff.
bro. You're a white nationalist, but you have panelists with black dudes. That's why Wonton like going, oh, they're not Nazis and shit. Like that's why that was ridiculous. Like Wonton, you literally have fucking room temperature IQ. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like you're saying, oh, they're not Nazis, and I forgave them. Okay, that doesn't change anything. Because they're literally sitting there on stream. I actually looked up their videos because I don't look at their videos, but I was curious one time. I'm like, they're always talking about them. I'm kind of curious, right?
Yeah.
And so I saw this one video where Wonton they were literally just chastising him. You know what I mean? Like just berating him and shit. And he came in right when he came in, they started making fun of him and shit. And you're like, these are the people that you want to hang out with. They're not even doing it in. It's not even jest. You know what I mean? Like the moment they start, it's just constant racist jokes. It's just suspicious. You know what I mean? Like okay, one
Yeah.
here or there aimed at you, okay, but like constantly, that's the only
Keep
joke
going
you
on
can
and
make.
on. Yeah. I mean, if you,
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, one joke because look, we're not PC, right? We're not political. We here, right? We
right.
say stuff jokes all the time. It's not meant for kids or anything. We're not politically correct here. But if you keep saying like stupid jokes, like if you keep saying the same jokes and not stop continuing, like if you continue with it on and on, still keep right, whatever is religion, race, sexuality, yeah, they're sus, right? They're sus. Like, yeah, and maybe it's about your personality. Maybe it's about you, not the person you're. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like these dudes. I mean, like it's just so funny when I hear Cynthia talking. Like, dude, like he talks a big game for somebody who's got nothing to show for, man. Like, dude, like, and yeah, like it really is like a syndrome effect where they're just obsessed with Tony. It's actually insane. Like, it's like Tony in the grand scheme of things is really nothing. Like he doesn't even have 10K. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And yeah, it's like they're literally posting videos with Frog Tony, and you're like, dude, like no one is searching up Frog Tony like that
no,
for these types of videos. So like, who exactly are you appealing to? And it shows in the viewership. They're posting and they're like, well, it's for the people who are subscribed.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Nobody's going to YouTube search to turf flog Tony, whatever. Like nobody's doing that,
No,
right?
yeah, and the people who are coming on your
They're just
show, like
they're just
Vito,
making
like
Tony
Vito's a
there.
piece of shit, right? Like Vito is just like, he just wants attention, right? Because
Yeah,
he's sitting there balding and fat and rubbing his cat and thinking about sex because that's what Vito does. He rubs his cat
and
and he thinks
I
about
say
fucking his cat. He's a sick fuck.
what?
Okay. Yes, yes. You don't remember what happened that one time with Vito talking about rubbing his cat with the Q-tip and shit. We're all
That's
like,
messed up.
what? Some sick twisted shit, man.
I know he does
Well,
his. Yeah, man. I mean, did you see the time? Do you see what the time of his stand-up comedy back in the day? How bad it was.
yeah, just
He's a failed comedian.
he's a well, failed at a lot of different things, Vito.
Yeah, you have 18 subs, right? I mean, yeah, nobody's searching up Frog. I mean, that Frog Tony on. The only people that would search up Frog Tony
No,
are people
yeah.
like small people, not like a million dollar people. They're like,
But nobody's looking up like when they look up Frog Tony, right?
you
The
know, per Frog
first thing that they're going to see is Frog Tony's channel.
channel
Okay? Like they're
exactly.
not going to and then and then on top of that too, the content that they're making, what is that similar to? Like you could
And
say it's similar to detractor content, but detractor content is for people who are actually popular. Like DSP is a well-known person. So you can make content on him and he'll probably get views.
he'll
You
get
can't
quoted
just
comedy
detract
videos.
anybody.
I'm going to.
That's
I'm
not how
searching.
that works.
I'm pretty Frog Tony right now, and it's so first thing is Frog Tony. He's live right now, but I also search. Okay, his live stream from yesterday is the third thing on the right, and from 8 days ago, yes, like everything you search for Frog Tony in a search, is all Frog Tony content from his channel,
Right.
not from anybody else. All from his channel. From his channel, not from anybody else's channel. His channel.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense what these guys do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they don't understand, right? Like they don't know anything about YouTube. They never tried to actually build a channel off of actual content, you know, like people are willing to look at. They don't know. They don't have, that's what I'm saying. They don't have any sort of skill at the game. And they want to come in here and flex and brag. And there's like, dude, you can't even listen. Go make a video that's not about Frog Tony and try to get more than 1,000 views. Probably over 5,000 views. Go and try. Right?
He's not gonna get
Go learn an editing software. Go write a script, right? Don't rely, because that's another thing too. These guys, they like to rely on StreamYards and stuff. We're making content, reposting it. No. Go and edit something, put it together, and title it.
Streams.
Make a thumbnail.
Streams are not the best way to get subs. The best way to get subs is videos.
No.
Like videos.
That
It's
until
videos.
YouTube changes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't have a built-in audience, yeah, you need to build your audience through the videos.
Yes. Unless it's like unless like my streams are small, I admit that. But once in a while, I'll have a big stream, right? I'll have a big stream, like if I do like the Comic-Con thing like that, because people are searching that up that specific day, right? So those per YouTube, they'll see my stream. But 99% of the time, you have to build your audience through videos, and shorts will get you subs, but shorts are not the best way to get subs.
But if you want to build a channel on shorts, you make shorts, right?
I just put
like
shorts to get I just put shorts on to get a little dough, a couple cents here and there, you know. I don't expect anything big from it, but that's why I do shorts, you know.
But like these guys are all, you know, they're all just like, they just clip and talk about Tony. They sit down and they talk about Tony endlessly, and Liam too. They're going at Liam.
Yeah.
Right, and that's why Vito's there, because he's like, oh, I got beef with Liam now. I'm gonna talk some shit about him. And meanwhile, it's like Vito's just there to talk shit. Like he's not there because he's like, oh yeah, you're my buddy. You know, that's another thing Cynic likes to do, man. It's weird ass behavior, bro. Like serious, man. Like,
what's up, son?
It's just funny. Like I never realized, you know, like I didn't pay attention. Like you're not gonna talking about this for months.
You're not gonna grow. Your channel's not gonna get big if you're making a hate channel on a small YouTuber like Tony. It's not gonna work. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, like Tony is almost at 10,000 subs, but that's still small overall. You're not gonna get a lot of people watching or subbing to a small YouTuber. If it's not gonna work. If you make a channel dedicated to a bigger YouTuber that's controversial or wherever he has bad takes or things like that, yeah, you probably would get some.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we are ready. Yeah.
If they did that, okay, but they're not doing that. They're only talking about CG and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And of course they obviously, it's like these people were fans of Tony, right? And damn. And they never, you know, like I guess they got booted out, or Tony did something and they got slighted or something. I don't
know what the fallout with. Red knows better. I know why Red and Cynic fell out. I know why they had a fallout, but I don't know why. I don't know why Tony and him had a fallout. I mean, Cynic never.
It really is just because of you know, like the syndrome effect, man. Like just desperate for attention, and I wanna be on the spot. Notice me.
Special me says yes. Such Henry said. Look, you could type in Grace Randolph and look, Frog Tony. Everything you see from Frog Tony at search is mostly like 99% of stuff I got from searching Frog Tony is all from his channel. Now, if I put in something like Grace Randolph will probably be her. Probably have the same results, but let's just make sure. No, Yeah, it's all her too. All her stuff. Because if somebody has a lot of subs, whether it's 1,000, 10,000, or 100,000, if you search your name in YouTube, you're gonna get everything content from them. You're not gonna get it from other YouTubers talking about them,
Right.
right? You can't just put Frog Tony in the search and expect to get another video about Frog Tony.
No,
It's gonna be
most of the
mostly
time, like the way that these videos will be found is through recommendations,
yes,
right? So
yes,
you have to either make videos that are similar to other people's content, where the audience is more likely to see your content, right?
yes.
And that's why these guys won't get views because what is similar to their content? Nothing. And they could say, and of course, they're going to, because they're idiots, right? Their reply is, well, that just shows you how original we are. Get the
Oh,
fuck
Chris
out of here. You know what
Bacon.
I mean? Everybody thinks that. Oh, I'm so
Oh,
original. No, no, that's not what it is, right?
mhm.
So,
Yeah,
but yeah, like,
recommendations, browse features, and suggested videos. That's what
right,
you.
yeah. And if you know how to title and you understand SEO, and you understand first off one what would make someone even click on your thumbnail, like posting AI thumbnails of Frog Toady, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And obviously they're flexing because they're trying to get in people through Twitter, right? Through their that's why they're on Twitter
Oh,
all the time. It's just to be like,
it,
look guys,
that doesn't work with a few 100 subs.
no,
That
yeah.
won't work. Like it's no, it doesn't work, man. You have to be a bit. You have to have a lot of subs on YouTube on Twitter to do that, and people would be interested. And uh, that's why I gave up promoting on Twitter, man. Like it doesn't really
No,
get
yeah,
me.
because that's another Twitter is like, like a lot of people are not going to go to YouTube because they're only on Twitter,
The
right?
only
Like,
time, the only time where I think I got maybe from Twitter is when I do the Comic Con or like the Super Bowl things like that. Maybe because
yeah,
I did tend to get a lot of like views. I mean, when I did like the Super Bowl trailers and okay, the Marvel Comic Con from 2024, I got over 1,000 views and a lot of people watching. I did post it a couple times in the X and the views down below. You know, you can check out the views and all of that. I did see a lot of views. I don't know if people clicked on it from there, but it's probably mostly people from YouTube searching on it too. Like
right.
right, so Glenn, look at this. Like this my whole look right now. My thing is has
I just went off, man.
535 likes and almost 16,000 views.
Hmm.
I didn't expect it to be the. I didn't expect it to get this big. I thought it was just to be ignored. Like it's. I didn't think like it's gonna
Yeah,
be. Did Supergirl first look leak? No, but apparently Degrassi. Apparently we're gonna have a. The people at the panel are gonna see it too Saturday, and apparently the press are gonna see it Sunday. And the rumor is might be publicly Monday.
by the way,
CinemaCon might too. I did CinemaCon. Yes, CinemaCon was also big this year. Yeah, yep. It depends on the
by
panel.
the,
Warner Brothers is
by the
big.
way, I got it wrong. The Supergirl costume was slightly changed. it was
Was it?
it was yeah, the color, the belt is different, and the logo's a bit bigger, and I think the color
Yeah.
blue, they shifted the color to be a more darker blue. So yeah, there was actually changes. By the way,
Yeah.
man, Cosmic Invasion, this plays so well. Like,
Mhm. You're playing it right now.
yes,
Oh, where you at?
Captain America, he plays nice. I like the
Yeah.
fact that he can kind of close the gap with the shield. Like that it feels nice.
Hmm.
And it was funny because I was like, Spider-Man felt nice too. Uh,
Yeah. Of course they changed the custom. They need to sell toys, toys, toys. But yeah, I mean, like, advice to people: if you're starting a YouTube channel, live stream is not the way to go. It's
No, do it as a secondary thing.
yeah, to build up an audience. I don't have a big audience, but I got like at least I got people. At least I have like a dedicated audience here, which is
Right.
fine with, and not everybody, not right. So, which I'm fine with. Okay, it's easier too. Actually, it's kind of easier to talk and answer people's questions.
hmm Yeah,
I
and a
mean,
bigger stream and stuff. I mean, it sort of depends, right?
I
But
don't.
yeah,
I honestly don't know how they could. The Cynthia streams. They have like 10 people on. Like,
yeah, that's like total chaos for me.
oh, Max used to do that too.
Oof. Yeah, it just turned into like, sorry. Oh man, it just turned into a disaster where it's like people just arguing over each other and shit.
She's trying to save her dog. Oh yeah, there's a rumor that they might move Dune 3,
Yeah, I heard about that.
which is probably smart. Is RJ good? I don't know what's up with RJ. I think K-pop broke him. I don't know. I think K-pop broke him.
Yeah, I guess he's just kind of like, I mean, he's mostly on Twitter, so he just wants to, I don't know, get attention on Twitter, right? Like, there's not a lot of DC stuff, so you
Well,
kind
it
of like
was
pivot.
yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? You kind of, like, if you're too niche, then it's like, what do you really do? Like, you know what I mean? Well, I guess on you more on YouTube, I'm talking about. Like, if you're just
Yeah,
too niche, I feel like
yeah.
you kind of run out of like stuff to do.
I think it might be moved forward in Messiah. No, look like look for example, right? When we did detracting on neurotic, we got some people that we never seen before. Really great. Like, um, yeah, I see red. Red, exactly. I know. And the way Wizard and Tony, it was so stupid. That whole thing
Yeah,
with
that
Wizard.
whole thing was stupid. It was.
And I don't know. It was. Yeah, because Tony. I mean, Tony's talking about the Whipperverse today, but he was talking about Cynthia. But yeah, Tony hasn't really talked about Renowned Zero or anybody else in a while. Oh, they're Slav. Let's see. I'll say this. I know you guys know about Slav Free Talk, right?
hmm
He said, because some of his videos, I'll say this, not that this is some of his videos recently got like 18,000, 14,000. It's being called out for buying bots. And he explained why. I like the guy. I like his content, but he explained um, why he those views are up and why he got a lot of subs. Um, don't I? He said he used a YouTube promotional tool. Um, he's actually wrong. The promotional tool doesn't help really. It's actually fake subs, and it doesn't actually help. The promotional tool, if you to promote your
No,
video,
yeah.
um, you usually get bots.
You know what happens? It promotes.
Yeah,
It basically the video is just shown to people,
yeah.
right? But it's shown really to the wrong people.
Well,
So there's more. So you're less likely to actually get someone who will click and then watch. Because
yeah,
that's the thing. You don't want someone to just click on the video and then leave. Because then that what YouTube thinks or the
yeah. Because
algorithm is that video is not interesting.
yes, because for I like his stuff. He produces good stuff, but for a video, they got 14,000 views and only 30 likes. That's not a good ratio.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, and It's not really meant for that. Get subs, really. It's not really meant for that. No, the best way
No,
to get
yeah.
subs is video, and if you want to do a shorts channel, shorts.
The
But
best way to to understand YouTube is you have to know your audience.
yes,
That's
you have to
it.
find a niche. Yes.
You have to
Yeah.
know your audience. What are they interested in watching? What do they
Mhm.
watch? Honestly, like the an idea that I've been like working on is like you should go onto your channel and make a new account and then go and look at videos that are like similar or like videos that inspire you
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
watch that content on the new channel and see what you get in your recommendations.
Mhm.
Because then that kind of gives you a rule of thumb, you know what I mean? Like of like what kind of content
Yeah.
people are looking at, or like the content that YouTube is going to recommend to you if you're into that kind of content.
Yeah.
So it gives you a pool of stuff to work with. And then you can go, okay, I see what, I'm pretending to be one of my viewers essentially. But it takes a lot of work, you know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot of work to understand, like, and making the video for people to stick around because you don't want people to click off. Like, what will keep them
Let me
engaged
tell
and
you.
interested.
Let me tell you something. It you get 1,000, 2,000 views. 3,000 doesn't really matter how many views.
Hmm.
Most of those people are not gonna stay for the whole video.
Right.
It's just how it
Yeah,
is.
most of the time they're gonna fall off, obviously.
Yeah. They're getting there. And if you want, so you want to get recommendations, and the best way is browse features and suggested videos, because suggested videos are going to be on the side. They're usually on the side when you're on YouTube, right? When you're watching a video, those videos on the side, those are suggested videos. If you see that and you click on it, you want to get suggested videos and browse features. Those are the best way to get besides browse features will be on the main page too. I mean, but those are the best ways, really. Um, And a YouTube search helps if people are searching for the content you're talking about in the YouTube search. It does help. Um, it's
Right.
you don't get. It's a lot of hard work. You gotta be, and the key thing, you guys, you can't. If you're expecting to get a lot of subs right away after making one or two videos, like you expect to get 10, 20 subs by the time you have two or three videos, um, don't. Um, that's wishful thinking. The only way to get more subs is be consistent.
Yeah, I would say focus on the viewership. Focus on the videos. Just focus on the videos
Yes.
and yeah, like I mean, and you do have to be consistent. That's the one thing I'm bad at is just being consistent.
Yeah, I know because blinded. I really think you should have been a 500 subs by now, and you could have been a membership by now because your stuff. I mean, your last video that you didn't do as well as
Yeah,
your
I
other
didn't
videos.
do well, but
It
I
happened.
kind of figured that that was gonna happen because it was like the game was niche, and then it came out months after the game was even relevant. So it was
Yeah,
like, and
yeah.
the title, it was hard titling the video. I was like, fuck, I because
It,
usually that's another thing too. Like you should come up with the title and the thumbnail first.
yes,
But it's still hard because you're like, if you have an idea and you're like, you know, this is the video that I want, but then it's like, how do I package it for people? Like that's the part that's hard,
yeah,
you know? It's kind of like when you make a art house movie and you're like, how do I even market this? It's like, yeah, oh shit, fuck.
yep. You need to finish with Alan like iceberg.
Yeah, I need to do more.
Red could have should have cut big on YouTube just extending for dispatch.
Yeah, dispatch. Like I was thinking because I'm like, I like video game lore and stuff, but I like mysteries and stuff. And there's some content where I'm like, because that's another thing too. If you know content gap, if you could find something and search something and there's no content, that means that's like ripe for the taking,
Yeah,
right? Like you can actually, because then when people search for it and you're like, this is something that people would search, then you'll be the top result. That's why a lot of tutorials and stuff get
Yes.
a lot of like views quickly
Yes.
is because of that. But it
Yes.
works with anything. Like if people are interested in like, like people are interested in iceberg videos. I watch a lot of iceberg videos, right? I like mysteries and stuff. Like I don't know if you did the YouTube recap, but mine
I
had
have.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, mine was like all mystery and like, like, um, I forget what else was there. I know it was like graphic design stuff,
Yeah.
tech things too. I look at.
You see, the stuff I do is hard to get big in because a lot of people do this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, right. That's why you say like tutorials get into something that people are not very popular on here, like tutorials and stuff. They get a lot of attention, right? Like sport, like if you love sports and you want to talk about sports on YouTube, sure, talk about it, but it's a very competitive market for sports. So also with stuff like that, it's right. Basically, your hobbies, which things like that.
Yeah, your hobbies and stuff help. But yeah, like, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. You if you understand YouTube, like I said, there's videos. I've had other channels too, so like I've just learned from experience too, and then I kind of just like move on. But like that's what I'm saying. Like some of these people, like it kind of just like pisses me off a little bit. Where it's like these small channels, like these zeros. You know what I mean? Like these nobodies.
Netflix is not buying Warner Bros. This is just a winning bid. It means nothing.
Right.
You got to negotiate first. Okay? You got to negotiate. Okay? You got to negotiate. Okay? They won the bid then they got to negotiate the deal. They got to go through their lawyers, their accountants, their financial department, everything. And they have to deal with potentially the U.S. Department of Justice possibly getting involved. Like, there's a lot of hurdles to get through. It's just not simple. This is not simple. It's going to go through without any hurdles, like any issues. Okay? They didn't. Okay? Hello, Anthony.
What's up, Anthony?
Okay. It's a bid. It's not. They didn't. All right, I think it's 12:30, man. That's really late.
Yeah. Oh shit. I'm almost done this one assignment. It pisses me off so much.
What?
Ooh, I didn't know you could jump on.
Who are you fighting?
I'm playing as Wolverine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Wolverine is fast.
Everything's. You should do that, Red. Get famous. Get famous on it.
Troll the fuck out of these people. Yeah, fuck Cynthia and his crew, man. They suck. Skillless frauds. You know what I mean? Frauds. Oh shit.
What? Did you die?
No, the Easter egg. What's his name?
The
guy who can, he can make Tack, the mutant.
Oh,
I'm blanking.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe down below. Yeah.
Come on. Thanks for watching him, bitch.